This is the Godly Place story for Sunday, March 15th. This is the story of the Faces of Easter through part 3. In the beginning, the baby was born. God chose Mary to be the mother of God. Listen carefully. Listen to these words. God chose Mary to be the mother of God. The Word was born a wordless child. When the baby looked into the face of the mother Mary, he could already see the cross. When he looked into the face of the father Joseph, the cross was there too. The mother Mary and the father Joseph gave the baby all that he needed to grow. They kept him warm, and he began to grow. The baby grew into a boy. When he was about 12 years old, he went with the mother Mary and the father Joseph and many others from their village of Nazareth to the great city of Jerusalem to follow one of the high holy days. When the celebration was over, everyone from the village of Nazareth walked out through the high gate and began their journey back home. Suddenly, Mary and Joseph realized that Jesus was not there with them. They thought that he had been playing with the other children from their village as they walked on their way towards home. They hurried back into the great city of Jerusalem. They looked everywhere they could. They looked in the dark and narrow streets. They looked in the marketplace where they had gotten their food. They looked in the place where they had spent the night. Finally, they looked in the temple. And there he was. Jesus was talking to the priests and the rabbis. When he spoke, they listened to him because he knew so much. When they spoke, he listened to them because he wanted to learn more. Then Mary and Joseph asked the question that all parents ask, but no one knows how to answer. Why did you do this? And then Jesus said something very strange. He said, "Didn't you know that I would be in my Father's house?" They were confused. Their home was in Nazareth, where Joseph's carpenter shop was. They did not understand, but they did not forget. Jesus grew and became a man. When he was about 30 years old, he crossed into the river Jordan, where his cousin John was baptizing people. Can you see John here? You can just see the edge of his hair. He was a wild man. Jesus waded into the water to where John was, and he said, "Baptize me." And John looked up, and it was as if he saw him for the first time. And he said, "How can I baptize you? You are the Messiah, the one we've been waiting for. You must baptize me." But Jesus said, "No. It is written that you will come before me and prepare the way. Baptize me." And so Jesus went down into the darkness and the chaos of the waters. And when John lifted him back up into the light, some people said that they saw a dove descending from heaven and resting near him. Others there that day said that they heard a voice saying, "This is my son, my beloved. I am well pleased with him." After Jesus was baptized, he crossed back over the Jordan into the desert. He stayed there for 40 days and 40 nights. While he was there, he learned much more about who he was and the work that he was supposed to do. Now, I wonder if there are any other stories that you have heard in godly play, in church, or in Sunday school that could help us to understand more about this story. I wonder if there's work that you want to do at home. Maybe you want to get out some art supplies. Maybe you want to get out a story Bible. Whatever it is, you can choose work to do right there at home to help you understand more about this story.